Hey, welcome back. I think we're getting close to being done here. We've just got a couple pages left to go. So the next thing we're going to do is, when I talked to Scott, we're kind of struggling with his community and trails and what to do with this and some of the content. And Scott had a good idea. Why don't we make one heading called running? Underneath that, we'll put both community and trails and upcoming events and different running groups within the community that might be like for different marathon training or things like that. So let's just go on here and do this. I've already started this by making a new folder called running just to keep up our convention. So we'll have a running folder underneath that of this default page, and then on this default page, we'll put the title in here, we'll put the heading in, and actually I'll copy this stuff from the community page. So our H2 here, we'll change this to, I'm going to copy this and we'll paste it in here, and we'll call this rather than community running. And then down here we'll make this one groups and events, and then we'll make this an H3 rather than an H2. Okay, so there's Three Rivers Road Runners, and that way we can have their events as well. And then we'll have groups and events. We'll have tracks and trails. And on this section, we can put maps to the local high school tracks. Just if you come in from out of town, you want someplace to run, and then so let's call this organizations and events. Not that it really makes that much difference, right? And then we'll have groups, or training groups maybe. There's our other one. And this training groups one is one where we will make a database interface, and then Scott can add in here contact information. So if there's a marathon training group or like a Tuesday night track workout group, something like that, we'll put that in there for the database. So I think this is a good enough start. Again, I don't want to torture you by making you look at a bunch of content here, or me typing in a bunch of content. So let's save this, and then let's just go change our menu to point at this. So we'll go to the sitemap, and down here where is our stuff? Add event, trails. Okay, so here we're going to change this to running and get rid of this community one, and then the title will be running, and then the description will be runner soul will be what do we call this? Groups, events, places to run, and then we'll get rid of the trails one. Okay, so let's save this. We'll just take a look real quickly at what we've got. So we'll refresh this. Look at the running, and here we go. So let's end this video here, and then I'll come back and I'll have put some other content in here, but I'm also going to, when we come back in the next video, we'll set up the database interface for this training groups.